Hey everyone! So lately I've been working on teaching myself some basic circuits with my friendly little Arduino here. So you can see I've got my 8 LEDs set up. Basically each one has its own little resistor. The inputs, the positive side of the LED goes to a digital pin on the Arduino, and then the negative side just goes to ground. So pretty simple setup. The example code just had it sweep, or something like that. But Abita had a great idea for an implementation that she's been working on.
Hey, so what I thought we could do, since we had 8 LEDs in a row, we could think of the light being on as 1 and the light being off as 0. And I thought maybe we could try a randomized algorithm to try and get it to maximize the 4 peaks score. So what 4 peaks is we're going to set, in this case we have n equals 8 because we have 8 LEDs, and we have t set to equal 2. So we're going to count up the maximum number of leading ones and the maximum number of leading zeros, and whichever one is bigger, that's going to be part of the score. And then if they're both greater than a certain threshold value, then we're additionally going to add a reward of 8, because we have 8 lights in a row. So the maximum score you can get when you have set t equals to 2 is 5 plus 8, which is 13. And what we're going to do is we're going to use a randomized hill climbing algorithm to try and solve it, which means we're going to set the lights to some random configuration and then implement a neighbor function which just flips one of the bits and then see if it does better. If it does better, then the lights will update. And hopefully by running through the algorithm with enough iterations, it will come to the correct solution, which is either 5 leading lights or lights on, or 5 trailing lights off.
Right, so you may have seen that happen while Abita was talking. Every time I hit upload, it'll rerun this program and it just starts with a random number. And that's actually a pretty good score, so it might take a while to update here, but yeah, given enough time, it should find the right answer, which, as Abita said, is like that, 5 trailing lights off, or the other solution is 5 leading lights on. And that's actually a really good score right there, so it might take a while to update to the best score. But yeah, that's it, and I think that was pretty cool. Maybe we can run over the code real quick. Okay, so here's a look at the code just briefly. This is the main loop of the program, which runs many times a second. The first thing it does is get that display value, and then the 4 peaks function actually just displays it. It just gets the lights to light up. Then it's going to run that randomized neighbor function, and then it's going to check the value of that new bit string. And if that value is greater than the previous value, then it's going to update. And that's pretty much all there is to it.